Stacy found a really good hiding place for those extra stem cells after she stole them. But I have an idea about how to get her to show us where they are.
I knew you'd figure it out. I'm so glad I finally told you everything. God, I can't sleep. I mean, if Shane's leukemia comes back, God forbid, and we don't have those cells.
That's just it. Shane's leukemia is coming back.
What are you saying? Did the doctor call? Was there something wrong with his last set of tests?
No. He's fine.
You just said he was gonna relapse.
He's not gonna relapse. He's gonna fake it. So that the doctors have to go to Stacy for another transplant. Only this time, when Stacy goes to get the stem cells to pull the old switcheroo, I follow her. We get the stem cells, Stacy gets blown out of the water, and we can be together.
Well, I want that more than anything. You know I do. But we can't do this, Rex. You see, I got down on my knees and begged God to give me a miracle to save Shane's life. He sent Stacy into that chapel.
No, Stacy came all on her own, looking for a way to come between us. She saw you on your knees and knew she had what she needed.
And Shane survived. Look, I just feel like if I lie about his illness to get to Stacy, it'd be like tempting fate. It'll backfire on us.
Okay, look, I know how scared I was when I found out Shane was sick. I would have done anything to save him, so I don't blame you for taking Stacy's deal. Okay, but she took advantage of the situation. She used our fear with Shane to bust us up. Now, that is not what God wanted. So I'm not going to sit around praying for Stacy to turn over their stem cells.
You're right.
All right, now, she could have stashed them anywhere. Knowing your sister, she didn't do a very good job of it, but we have to get our hands on them before they're useless.
I didn't even think of that.
She's a flake. Half the time she leaves a carton of milk out on the counter all day long.
Oh my God, those are our last cells.
We have to get a hold of them. The only way I can see doing that is to tell her that Shane's having a relapse.
But we can't just tell Stacy Shane is sick. I mean, he's the leadoff pitcher in next week's game. He looks great.
Well, he looked great when he was first diagnosed. Remember how we couldn't believe it?
Except he was tired all the time, and he had that flu he couldn't shake.
His color was good. He hadn't lost any weight. Now, she's always known that we might have to come back to her. That's why she's got those stem cells on ice.
We hope. What's to stop her from just going to Shane? He'll tell her he's fine.
Which is why we have to tell Shane the truth.
Okay, what are you saying?
We have to tell Shane that Stacy lied to us. That she wasn't the donor. And that he has to play along, pretend he's sick so that we can find those stem cells.
He's gonna want to know why, Rex. Are you prepared to tell him that his aunt was so hot for his father that she was willing to let him die if she couldn't get in your pants? All I'm saying is, he's going to want a reason, Rex. He's too smart to just pretend to be sick without knowing why. Especially after everything that's happened.
So, we tell him that much. That Stacy has the stem cells and that she won't give them to us.
Why?
Because she's mad at us.
Why?
Because you're blaming her for the breakup.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, we tell him part of it. We have to tell him all of it. That my sister's got a sick thing for you. That she wasn't even the donor. That she was ready to let him die. That she blackmailed me into breaking up with you, and that she's been throwing herself at you every chance she gets. You're
Okay, I think we tell Shane that Stacy had an agenda. That she thought if you and I broke up, she would kind of have a shot.
So you want Shane to know...
I want Shane to know almost everything.
Rex, are you okay?
I feel so bad, Gigi, about what you went through. I should have known. I should have figured it out.
How could you have figured it out? I kept pushing you away.
I know. I just want you to know that I never stopped loving you. No matter what was going on, I always loved you.
I loved you.
And I do not want to drag Shane into this, but I just don't think we have a choice. We have to get those stem cells back.
What if Stacy figures out that Shane's pretending to be sick and disappears? Shane will know that if he relapses, he's sunk.
I think Shane can do it. I mean, he's basically telling the truth. He needs the stem cells.
Okay. And what do we tell Shane when he asks about us? Do we hold anything back?
What do you mean?
Well, he's going to want to know if we're getting back together. If we're going to be a family again, what do we tell him?